Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn professional slideshow editing using Adobe Premiere Pro. We will use effects like 3D, blur, rotation, scaling, transitions and shadows. Now without wasting our time, let's go straight into the video. So here we are in our Adobe Premiere Pro. Now first of all we will import all our media in project panel. Then we will drag all our images in timeline panel. As you can see that in our video there are two images, one in the background which is blurred and stationary, and on the top of that there is another image which is moving. So we have to make two layers, one for the background and another for the moving images. So we will select all of them, press Alt and drag them on the top layer to create a copy. So this layer is on the top and it is about moving images, and this bottom layer is about background images. So first of all we will work on our background layer, which is this bottom layer. So we will hide the top layer and lock it. Now after that go to effects panel and search for Gaussian blur. And drag and drop this on first image. Now go back to effects control panel to control this effect. We will increase blurriness to about 80%. Now you can see that our first image is blurred. Rather than applying this effect one by one on all the images, we will simply copy this first image and paste its attributes on the remaining images. Now you can see that all our images are blurred. Now our work on background layer is done. We will simply lock this layer and unlock the top layer and click on this eye icon. Now first of all we want our image to be smaller at the start of the clip and then gradually become bigger. So what we will do now is to use this scale effect. We want our image to be around about 60% at the start of the clip. Then we will click on this toggle animation icon. Then we will drag this cursor somewhere there, and then we will increase the scale to around about 75% because we want our image to be around about 74% at the end of the clip. So we will select this and drag this to the end of the image. So now we have applied our scale animation on the first image. Now I also want to apply rotation effect on this image. Now I want it to be around about 7% at the start of the clip. Now I will click on toggle animation icon. Then I will move the cursor to somewhere there and I want it to be around about 4% at the end of the clip. Now I will drag this to the end of the clip. Now you can see that there is a rotation effect on this clip. I also want there should be some white boundary outside this moving image. So we will achieve this through radial shadows effect. Now go to the effects panel, search for shadows. Here is the radial shadow effect. Drag and drop this on our first image. Now go back to the effects control panel to control this effect. Now we want our boundary to be of white color. We will select white color. We will click on resize layer. We will increase the opacity to 100% and we will decrease the projection to around about 3%. Now we will align this boundary outside the picture. Perfect. Now you can see there is a white boundary outside this picture. Now I also want to apply 3D effect on this picture. So go back to the effects panel, search for 3D. Now here is the basic 3D. Drag and drop this on our first image. Now go back to the effects control panel to control this effect. Here is our basic 3D. I want to keep this level round about -4% at the start of the clip. Then click on toggle animation icon and drag this to the start of the clip. Also I want to apply tilt 3D effect. So I want to keep the tilt round about 2 degrees at the start of the clip and -3 degrees at the end of the clip. So now we have applied the 3D effect also. Now there is one important point. Now to make our animation smoother, we will select all on the left side, right click and click on easy. And now on the right side, select them and ease out. Now we have applied all our effects on the first image, that is scaling, rotation, 3D and radial shadow. Now instead of applying these effects again and again on all the remaining images, what we will do, we will right select on first image and copy it and paste its attributes on all the remaining images. Click OK. Now you can see that all the effects are applied on all the images. As you can see, when we move from one image to another image, it changes so suddenly. We want there should be some transition over here, so we go back to the effects panel and search for slides. So here are all our transitions. So we want these transitions to be on both upper and the lower layer, so we will unlock this lower layer and we will drag this on the top layer and also on the bottom layer and center split transition on this next one and slides transition on this next one. Now you can see that there are transitions when the clips changes. So that's all. I hope you learned something new in the video. Now before ending this video, I would like you to like, subscribe and share it with your friends, and also click on bell icon so that you may never miss another notification.